I don't really know what's going on with my audio, but I'm gonna put this close to my freaking mouth. Alright, it's first understood. I don't even know what's going on. I gotta be closer to my. ADC. That book. Got to get that book.
You carried out the Thank you for coming for me, Henry.
Agnes.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. Thank you for coming for me, Henry. Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. Thank you for coming for me.
That's him.
You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Not to.
What's your plan, Sir Brat? Did you distinguish yourself in that battle?
We.
Fuck it. Uh,
Heroism await everywhere. One just has to seize them. What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate Le Roi Wenceslas.
That would be excellent. If the king were to return, the nobility would definitely support him. Sigismund would have to withdraw.
Précisément. And what is more, our names would be sung throughout the kingdom. Undoubtedly, we would also earn a rich reward too. Then I would invite the best stonemason from France and build Monsieur Chapeau a castle that even Chevalier Hanush would envy.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up
I
ways
think
to
I'm
get
gonna go
yourself
hunting for
killed.
me.
I'd rather endure Hanush's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see. Christ, wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen?
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse leaves you again.
Yeah!
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
We... I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
No sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Berghoff was behaving oddly right from the start. But we had no idea what was behind it. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabosh. Why Rabosh? Of all the places in the world.
If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned.
Like how in the devil did you manage?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Berghoff in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
An awful lot has happened in the last few days.
I'm sure you are, son. But we really can't let... Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh. But you'll have to return to the city right away. And try to worm your way into...
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least... And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your...
T'inquiète. I will go as well, and I will...
Hans?
Vaclin Brabant.
He was...
In that,
You don't know what you're promising, Baron.
the main thing is, as soon as you can...
You
And my God, where is that dog?
Travel the
Wait! Don't move! Don't move a muscle!
beast.
You or your horse!
I surrender!
There's no excuse.
Wait, I want to...
Paying a
I do.
Very well. Now,
All right.
well, this is all right, but I don't. We're done here, right? We couldn't prevent.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Show me your...
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want to?
Praise be Jesus Christ.
I better not forget about that council assembly.
And what can I get for you? They pour the beer on the table.
Ka! Whoa, whoa.
Well, well. Who do we have here? Greetings.
May your sword hand serve you for many years.
Here's hoping.
are in the black.
I ought to go and see Rosa. She'll be expecting me. And I mustn't forget about the...
What do you want now?
Do you believe in...
Of course, I'd just like to protect you, Barry, to bring the and
Well,
well,
I ought to go and see Rosa. She'll be expecting... me. And I mustn't forget about the city council.
forge a competition. Made a master blacksmith. I could forge better hunting sword.
Nice out today. Look at last.
Okay, so let's go and heat it up. I think that's hot enough.
Burning.
The weather had been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the nose, but it broke his horse's back, and that pissed him off that he wants his revenge. He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go. Nothing nice left here at this rate. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done? That tree will still be here long after we're gone.
Greeting to you, friend.
Yeah, it's 3 stars.
What do you want? But make it.
I reckon the harvest will be good this year.
I'd like to think so. But who knows what the summer
Will I enter the competition?
will bring. What with the bloody war and everything. I'll be happy if there's anything to harvest at all.
We have to pray to the Lord to shield us from harm.
Were you raised by animals?
What? Fucking twat.
What do you want here?
Guess not. Oh. I got some recipes I should read. That's just a map. Guess I'll go hunting. Need to kill some animals. So I need to find... I mean, this is a smokehouse. So there's probably some animals around here. Go get some animals. Oh, what happened there? Was there a butchery around?
The Lord sees you.
Go hunting. Not really good at hunting. Go kill that guy's horse.
For the love of Christ! I almost got killed! Ah! Do you want to... Ah!
I was the only animal around. Let's go to the smokehouse.
I'm not going anywhere.
Let it go, or there'll be trouble.
Don't you think I don't know who you are?
What you have to say?
You think I'm scared of you?
Enough, damn it! You're mine!
Were you trying to...
Is that the best you can do?
This is a dry rack. Wait, I was trying to make some beef jerky.
Greetings to you.
The lads will help me get him. The fucker.
What did I
How
miss?
was your trip?
The journey itself was great. No delays, nice weather. But I've got to say, it's a scary place out there.
Okay, where do I find a dry rack? Gotta find Lady Rossa.
Look out!
Piss off.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favourite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
I'm sorry, but
So, it remained in man.
like I said,
That's putting it lightly. Well, that doesn't.
Oh. That's that. Is there like a tournament around here?
I don't know what you said to the Mint Master, but he left here looking like he'd met the Grim Reaper. May God be with you.
I gotta find Matthew first.
Praise be Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word?
What do you want from me?
I'm the royal collector, and I want you to pay your duty.
What duty?
The king's duty. Now come here and don't delay. So, what'll it be? What are you still waiting for? Move it. Allow me to...
Ah,
Is that...
the dry... He's
Right.
So,
For...
I understand.
You're not.
It's complicated.
What lay...
Someone has to stand.
The devil said something.
So you're not...
Aye.
I'll let...
Where... Since...
What are you talking...
What do you...
Aye.
So where...
What custom...
Peace all...
All right.
So not, if you want.
All right.
We can't... Now get out.
Oh, that's just to pay taxes. Just told me that. Wait, isn't that the girl? No, that's not the same girl.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Poor fella. He's barely breathing. Maybe some a healing concoction. That wound looked... Let's see what we've got. Janos really... A healing potion. I have a healing... Drink this. You'll feel better. Some chamomile. I'm gonna band it. Hail Mary, please grant this may Lord... Well, it should be enough to keep him at... I've already treated Loiser. He'll be all right.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right. But pay up first. Loiza needs something to live on while he's recovering.
I'll pay right. There you go.
Here's the key to the pillar.
keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
Oh, I free him.
Won't make it to the council assembly at this rate.
Oh, I free him.
You silly doggy.
Wait, how do I free him? Get Janosch out of the pillory. Wait, I got the key, right? Get Janosch out the pillar. I don't know, because I got the key, so... I thought he gave me the key. Oh.
Leave him! You killed him! Hurry! There's been a murder! What the? Why are you lying here? It was
Christ
you!
almighty! I saw something awful! A murder!
No! You fucking killed him!
Calm down! I surrender!
You fuck!
Wait, I want...
Paying a...
I do.
Very well. Now,
Alright.
well, this is more, but I...
I think this quest is bugged.
Get out of my sight! Put that pig sticker away! Are you right in the head? Fucking muck!
The pillory's too good for you.
I think this quest is bugged.
Ha! Now I've got you!
What are you doing?
Easy, easy. The bailiff is letting you go. Go to the Devil's Den. Dry Devil is waiting for you there.
How you persuade bailiff? Tell me.
will.
I healed that.
All right.
You can thank
That
me,
and
he's a...
what?
I'll go with you.
Great. You.
Ave Maria.
Another mongrel.
Dzień dobry, Henryk. Ja coś mówiłem. Ha! Now I've got you. I've got you! The exec...
This doesn't seem too bad.
Wait, I want
Paying a...
I do.
Very... Now...
All right.
All right. In that...
Why is this all sticky?
What will you do now?
We'll give it...
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
What did I do to you?
God bless.
What are you doing here?
Searching for treasure.
I was being...
What do you mean? I've got...
Oh, don't be shy.
And what?
I just wanted to...
I'm not sharing.
You know, we could...
Do you take me for a... Stop. My turn to have you, fucker.
Wait, how am I sleepy? Didn't I guess not? I swear I slept already. Oh crap. So I gotta get to the city council as soon as possible.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Okay, so maybe
Aren't you overdoing it a bit? We don't have the resources for a mission like that.
Do not seek excuses, but means. I know many important people in Vienne itself who owe me favors. It will suffice to pull a few strings.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanish's preaching about my incompetence. Christ's wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs. Or supply the enemy. And destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in a rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. Or whether wait
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in trusting. Now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon.
Damn. I've wandered off somehow. I should get back to Hans.
Tailing us.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible.
Okay, we already did this part.
Word reached Rat-Eye. I'm glad to...
It's... We may only...
And just by
Only up...
and the
But you did...
It all came...
only
But it turned...
well. So yeesh.
What impressed...
But if
We're...
If we
Hey,
like Ulrich,
Oh, he won't...
it seems...
but don't.
The word is... Can we go to Raborsh with you? We could certainly use a drink, a bite to eat, and a comfortable bed.
I wish I could say yes. Young Lord Capon will go and try to worm your...
What? How can I...
You've just.
It's...
I hope that I said... If Sig is...
Well, and
So I gotta find a way in it.
In that... The main...
And...
That sucks. I hate when you gotta do shit time-based. It's so time-consuming. Like, that's one thing about hate feeling rushed in a game.
Hear ye! Andreas Plümmel, bailiff of Kuttenberg, and the council as a whole are looking for volunteers.
Greetings.
Glad to see you again.
You have the...
Hold your horses. Actually...
You've come to Black.
Call it...
The Assembly.
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
That's none of your
Oh, really?
Have you forgotten I have you?
All right, all right. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately, and that will be...
I must have misheard you. Our business will be to pull your head out your...
All right, Jesus. You can get into these, roughly, although...
Who's the...
Front? Which other...
What would you... What will I...
Do you...
Well,
work is that...
That... I'll be...
Yo, I don't got time to waste. They're wasting my time. Like, I don't have time for this shit.
Look out!
Like a black lamb.
That can happen. So they... My younger brother was as
sail. Look out!
What are you? What? You rude little beast! Call that dog to heel. A fine day for some fine wares.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
It happens.
Well, I don't...
Greetings.
Surely you can... Here you are. No more... And you impatient...
You must be Frantical.
I am.
I'm Henry.
I am. What's...
Supposing I...
Look at them... Why would you...
I just have to get in. I have an important...
Why?
But it could be...
I see. To begin... Look here.
Of course.
All right, show...
mate.
And you'll hear it. The
Thanks.
You bet...
Big and small, round and thin. We've got enough to go around.
Frantical.
Franta's not coming.
He got poised right...
Oh, we can't. So, have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure.
You know a good... Without it, and have you? You can put... You don't... The royal...
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You know a good way to buy his properly seated cap, and you don't have one at all. Without a tunic, you... And have you... You can put... You don't want... The royal way...
Okay.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You know a good way to buy his properly seated cap, and you don't have one at all. Without a tunic, you're no ro... And have you forgotten your hose? I can't... You can put your... You don't want to be dragging... The royal way...
What am I missing? So, the royal...
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You know a good way to buy his properly seated cap, and you don't have one at all. Without a tunic, you're no royal way. And have you forgotten your hose? I can't let you into the chair. You can put your steel aside in front of the counter. You don't want... The royal way...
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you. You've got a waiter's cap. Without a tunic, you're no royal. And have you forgotten... You can put your... You don't want... The royal...
Okay. I had to put a tunic on.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at... You've got a waiter's cap. A tunic you have? And have you forgotten your hose? I can't let you into the... You can put your... You don't want... The royal...
Hose? Oh, I think that's that pants thing.
Here I am. Let's have a look. You've got a waiter's... A tunic you had. Have you forgotten your hose? I can't let you... You can put your... You don't want... The royal...
Hit hose. Okay.
Here I am. Let's have a look at you. You've got a wait. A tunic. Hose are good. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your other stuff. You won't. You don't want to be dragging everything as it should be. Do you know what your duties are for an
Well, I'll have...
I should... Now, in short, but when you'll find the white... White. But for... When each... We can't... All right. And if the... That... And in general...
Oh?
Well... Understood.
Absolutely.
Correct. But you'll...
I know everything.
Excellent. Put away.
The city reserves are in urgent need of new weapons. Unversucht.
Damn. Took all my weapons away.
Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons? That any
Hey,
Räuber
waiter,
in
pour
the
me some
domain?
Sky.
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe
Boy,
it?
are you deaf or
Where
something?
did they get
Why?
them?
White.
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that
I
they
apologize,
had
sir.
them, Herrgott.
Which wine?
It is
Tokai.
eine Schande when
That's the
outlaws
white.
have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running
deaf or
free.
something?
There are
White.
Raubritter
White.
everywhere in the region. We have the
I'm
army
sorry.
bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful
can
King
shove that damn
Sigismund
picture.
providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always
Hey,
confiscate
waiter,
the property of
pour
the
me
king's
some monastery
enemies.
wine.
Nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our army.
I apologize, sir.
The king is
Which
surely
one?
aware of
Red
it as well.
and quickly.
Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king
Monastery
to bring
wine,
order to the
here.
realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid
Well,
I see
thank
no
the
solution
Lord.
of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht.
Hey, waiter, pour me some monastery wine.
Sir?
Well, thank the Lord.
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public bath.
You mean
I
bar?
apologize,
Pour me
sir.
some wine.
Which wine?
Are you colorblind? Isn't it the same
White.
thing?
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome. But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hopbrink. I want to repair the baths that used to be there.
She's a protege of Maresh. Her efforts are commendable, but I don't think she will succeed. It takes a firm hand, not soft, feminine fingers.
A moment ago, you were complaining there weren't enough baths.
That's not a good idea,
We
sir.
support her.
Something like this is better handled by trustworthy people, like my friend, bathhouse proprietor Adam. The need for cleanliness
Oi,
and
come
citizens'
here.
health should not be underestimated.
Nor overestimated.
More wine,
Someone
Master
needs
Bailiff?
washed. There's a
I have
river
enough
just a few
wine.
steps
Come
from the city
closer.
walls.
Certainly. And they can get...
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. No one's noticed. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there.
Certainly, sir.
Come back.
It's the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you finally admitted
Nice.
it's a trifle, we wouldn't have
Whose
to keep
silver
coming
might
back
this
to
be?
it.
A trifle? Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage,
So?
rubbish.
I did.
Not so loud. Show it here. And now go back.
Nonsense. Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise. Everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
Full cup.
Ulrich,
I
what have you
apologise,
got to
sir.
say about it?
Which wine?
Are you colorblind?
I'm not sure
White.
what you're implying.
Horseshit! You know full well. Everybody knows. He wiped the floor with you.
Compose yourself, Adam, and stop drinking. The king might come any time now.
That's right. Let's not burden the anointed monarch with
Hey,
such...
where's my wife?
Me? Compose myself. Me?
Sir?
I beg your pardon. I demand
Well,
that you...
thank the Lord.
Noah. Franz, please continue.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I
Cockeyed,
heard, then
and a
we have
full
a
cup.
good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't
The
like
wine.
Rutard, true.
I'll
but
be right back.
In this case, it really was
I
nothing.
apologise, sir.
Everyone in the
Which
city
one?
gossiped about
Tokai!
it.
White!
I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king's here.
That's
Sir?
true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king
you,
himself will
waiter.
put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly.
You there,
Why do
lad.
I have the feeling
A cup
you're
of
not
bread.
telling us the whole truth?
And don't you
Ulrich?
skimp on me.
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said
Sir?
anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened?
Well, thank the Lord.
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, But we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Ruthard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts.
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right, if we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword-fighting school brought this custom to us. That German, Menhard, is just hanging around the market
Get
looking
me
for
white!
trouble.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster without a shred of proof.
Sir?
We're not some old fishwives in the marketplace.
So you will just leave it
around
be?
me. Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole
I don't
town
want to see
garrison.
you again.
The guards are apparently
Come here
will
for a
soon
moment.
be the laughing stock of the whole
Refill,
town.
sir. Do you think I come to the
You can rest
castle just
assured
to
the
guzzle
whole town
wine?
is
Come
already
here.
laughing at us all day long. So what if they have one more?
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here. I can't.
All right.
I knew it while you're at because I'm...
Let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our
That was
time?
easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
So...
I found your...
Really? And did you...
I didn't have time.
Your work is to fulfill the order.
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Because those so-called craftsmen are a
something.
band of parasites. You pay them, they
I
come
apologise,
late,
sir.
or report
Which
sick.
lie?
And if
Look,
they do come,
White.
their work is shit, and you have to pay someone else to put it right. It's a waste of time. I tell you, a waste
Sir?
of time.
Adam, don't interrupt the proceedings with your
About
drunken ranting, even if you are in the right. And as for you, Endelin, haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what
And
if
a
I
full
would?
cup.
Hold your horses, gentlemen.
I apologise, sir.
That space in the
Which
side
one?
nave is
Are
mine.
you colorblind?
Then hell freezes over, my
White.
friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you?
Sir?
I acquired my seat for the services
Good.
our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that
So
bunch of
boring.
idiots from the alehouse on
I'm gonna keep pouring wine to this rich bastard.
Hey,
Hey,
of
wait,
theirs,
call me
of
some
course.
Takai.
People from the whole town go to watch
I
them
apologise,
roar.
sir.
Oh,
Which one?
this
Are you
seems to me.
colorblind?
Because
White.
it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Good, sir.
Thank you, waiter.
Ugh, that was so boring. I don't like putting the knee to rich people. Especially being a waiter.
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Ruthard.
Fuck, cause that guy isn't it? I want to kill him so bad. Oh, never mind. It's just the king. Oh, he actually looks like the real one. Got his coloring, everything right. That's the king. That's scary. That's the king.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this man of fights!
Kinda like him. Get my gear back.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here.
Sheesh.
I hope I never see this fortress again in my life.
Oh, that's his father?
Pleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years is...
You know what? Let's drop... How does it feel to... Or...
No, why?
Do you know...
Most we've had...
Wait a...
Yeah, maybe...
Don't tell me I'm gonna have to play as this douchebag.
Who's that?
He's got more. Can he be... Besides, if he were on...
What do you play?
What do you think? I'll leave that to...
But I said...
Indeed, you don't. In that case...
Oh, thank God. I want to play as Capon. Get to know the rabbi.
Greetings to you, friend.
Wait, there's Jews in here? Oh, that's cool.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians. I'm Godwin. My
Peace be.
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not, and I'm, and why did we? And
I don't care.
Are you
the you whatever?
Did you
not?
You don't even.
You
Henry. That would be.
Or maybe you'll get to. Very young.
Wait, from Scarlet's?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of...
Yeah, that's his father.
My daughter knew him most, and that is
Oh,
why
shit.
Samuel is in this world.
He used to know your dad.
For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make
Wait, so we're half brothers?
As far as I know,
Sort of. Step brothers?
have any other children. At least none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own.
Yeah, Henry wasn't his kid.
Sir Radzik Kobila.
He was adopted.
Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
Damn.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Excuse me. I'd better...
Better communion wine than kosher.
God be with you, my friend.
Good day.
I'm glad you finally accepted.
Good help.
I am
I beg.
But you the front like.
How?
And
Lan.
This jut.
The last.
That
Do you reckon? You say you. How come?
I am like there.
Where have you?
But if you which one?
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
I've just gone today.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as it...
And to yours.
I would have he may buy us not from more.
Is that...
Indeed.
As it
X I and the
well,
wheel
but when Sig
he's and that for the we you more if why because and
I'll be right
you
with you.
I'll give you me why because you and your there are
what if
I
tell me a bit.
Sir,
Botcheck.
that's he does he'll
Older.
he's still only but he
Anna.
then
I was
a manner but and what she there and that
I'll get on it.
I wish us
I'd rather.
God bless. God be with you, friend.
Mein Gott. I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
I'd like to check.
Ha!
and you might
Well,
I want.
well,
I
point is that
I came.
why is 20? I got only and but it tries. You have to.
I wouldn't say.
How?
I can't do.
That's a Chris. You won't.
I'm not. Listen.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man.
You don't know which end of that thing is up. Cover your right side. You've got a gap there I can drive a cart through.
Who taught you that?
Left arm lower.
That was sneaky.
What's wrong with your legs?
Enough. That will do.
G'day.
Father always...
Oh, you know. And you...
Why?
So only he...
I thought...
Not as when I was... He wouldn't...
First...
Look, but...
And...
I've got to...
Aren't we...
Maybe...
Actually...
What else?
I'll talk...
All right. It's
Only...
older.
I... Leave...
I don't...
You can...
God be with you.
Surrounded by hawks. Jobs.
Godwin, we didn't have...
With pleasure. What are you...
Well, but as long...
I...
Although...
Wise,
you know...
mate. Where...
Haven't you... No, God.
What? May I have...
You and...
Yeah, and I... Young...
But if I...
What are you...
Better...
Get support from...
God bless.
Greetings.
And that's exactly why.
Was he hanging around her again?
I ain't letting that go. He so much as looks at her. I swear.
Patricians and usurers. Well, without one.
G'day. G'day.
Nothing can lose nothing.
Gave me some
Eh,
ointment
Lord
and a
Trotznov?
tincture.
Just you
He
wait.
said it'd take at
The
least
likes of Ruta.
Sir Butcher.
A man. Yobs. Does that...
Only
You've got...
enemy.
I need...
Of course.
You can... I have an icon.
So
My... If me, perhaps.
I believe...
And...
How...
He said...
He may...
If on may...
So...
Your first item, if he... The king...
We'll see. Hey, innkeeper, that beer?
Sir Hannah.
You do?
Young.
If he's got I'm not...
I mean,
You were right with the... Godwin.
Oh,
so, if you...
Oh, you...
I got it.
Cheer.
Cheer.
These small, pointy ones.
So
Hanush.
Indeed.
Then thank you. Enough.
Cheers to...
Here's...
Greetings. God be with you, friend.
To
Welcome's up.
success. Oh, I'd be... But... It seemed... And how... The old... A lot of... Well, not... Let's hope... And that...
I think I should stop drinking. What are you blabbering about?
The Lord...
My back.
Where is she?
Sir, Nora, and I... Are you... I haven't, but if... Do you... Andy... We've more than... So I said, even... There's... It, like...
Good day.
Gets this feeling that his time's nearly up. Doesn't get it off.
Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Sir,
Your...
Oh, dear.
Why?
I hope she...
And I...
So it's not...
Why?
What do you...
Or...
He's... so...
Under... Really?
Will you...
Not to...
Do you think...
I can't... If y'all... Lord be with you.
Mein Gott! Wo liegt das Problem?
Your Grace.
Certainly.
Godwin.
Ah,
Lord, but...
indeed.
Do you...
That
And if...
such.
You'll think...
I know. Do you...
And if... John...
That...
Yeah.
But... True. And by...
On...
From... Not the case. But we don't...
I wasn't...
The red and... What?
I've got some...
The bad news. There's some also at least.
You're going to get...
Is she at least pretty?
I don't know. To your help. Everything I can't. I reckon.
We will anyway.
Would you?
What it was? Yeah,
God be
Okay.
with you. There's something.
God be with you.
You're
No, be
Margrave.
to
Christ.
I should. Although
That's her. That's her. She not ugly.
Hit the net.
I am rare.
I'd say.
Not only for people.
Then you're.
So
Nothing more.
nothing more.
You managed.
I've managed. If you want.
Do you have something?
Well,
Who's?
Harmon. No,
Have you?
no. Their discipline. The fact.
And these.
My relative.
You were.
They were not.
I'm supposed.
Harmon. He has.
And the paper.
Just.
All right.
I'll bring them. But watch.
Greetings to you.
Did I imagine it? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm waiting here.
Oh,
I've been.
who in?
Is it that? Don't.
And in the morning, even
That. And then. You.
I'll stop.
That was funny.
I've got those.
Quiet.
Here they are. You're welcome.
As agreed.
Thank you.
Yes, quite.
How could I?
And to this.
Hey, where's that beer?
I'm still...
Gentlemen.
Is this...
Like, tell me.
I.
Both.
This.
All right, we got the support. Shit.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
Who's Henry? I don't like playing this bastards. I like
By
Henry.
the will of God, the verbatim of all his subjects, not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, We'll give you coin.
Yes. The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
He doesn't want to get married. I knew it. Happening too quick. He's so young. It's only like, what, 17?
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Let's go. Fuck you. Now, where's Henry? He doesn't want to get married. We got it. Let's show him. He wanted to be a king. That's a price to pay. I'm still serving those butt faces.
After we conquered the city, and then I find
Your Majesty,
you've
we can.
what?
What do you?
What? Out of this, Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course.
So you see, and if your debt, and while we are on the sub, has the years, don't take your match, and how this is
Remove.
But you don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become, and we still wish to speak.
Yes, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough of false flattery.
Sire.
You were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had defeated him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas Wayne brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility
This shit again. Oh my god, this is the worst thing ever.
God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
This class is so boring.
Ruthard, iron it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough
You are right. And you, boy.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
This again. I don't want to go to the party with these douchebags. I just want to go back to Henry.
I'm filled with grease. The roast was calling out to me.
I couldn't resist you either. Propositum inter a word with you. I'd kind. Not a bit. Well, his I had let you can. Stand over that ditch. We
the enemy with cavalry. Girls or the piglet?
I am not sure.
To King Wenceslas.
The sausages were awesome, delicious. And when those two girls came in,
Didn't even know what to do with it. The sword is purely ornamental.
that's right. The likes of his...
One jug of wine.
Having you. Well, what are you? Don't you? Well, let's have. Playing for. And what? Wait. What the? You.
Oh crap. I'm horrible at this game.
There are a few of those around my mind. I am not sure.
Sorry, mate, but you're right about Sigismund. The sooner he's gone around, the sooner my episode.
It's so annoying. This is actually like being drunk. This is why I hate being drunk, even in real life. A vision gets like this. I get like bouncy and like I can't walk straight. Juicy. Or like
Like I said, I would just call you.
When those two girls came in, carrying brown hair, though. What?
You can drink and stuff your craw anywhere, even at home.
All right. Sorry, mate. But you're right about
Scrapping that floor.
God be with you.
Good day.
Sorry.
What do you...
Where am I?
Why?
It's not...
Aha, it's Lord... He did...
Wait.
It's... I was...
You haven't.
But I... Not a...
Do you think I...
I was...
Oh,
Cooper when you're...
And I would tell you, we won't get rid of him that easily. Everyone's been and all for battle. We will wake up in a ditch somewhere with a mic.
The name is unpronounceable.
Do you get it, Father? Christ.
It would make a lot of things easier.
You young men, you should rejoice.
And I would say to you, we won't get rid of it that easily.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Ruthard. Not like that.
Horses. Oh. Holy shit. The old ass horse.
Bull! Sir! Sir!
What's happening here?
Surrounded Christopher. He can't make
Come
it
on,
on his own.
scum! What are those things?
Fuck off! And you'll soon be meeting your Drive those horses out!
I'll serve him nicely.
Please tell me that's Henry. Please tell me that's Henry. I'm safe today. Feel like Henry. That's Henry.
Whoa! Good! Now I'll... He's had it!
Nice hit! Don't spare it!
Get ready to leave. He's had it!
Kill him! Nice hit! I'll have Good! I still can't quite do that.
Don't stand around here, Horsens.
Hear what? That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Conrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that.
They usually laid
I'm
it to
sure
a
they're
king,
all right.
actually.
Not everyone
Oh
was
shit.
lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while. Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, and he'll hang the lords.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said we'll then we'll hide.
And
you've done enough.
And I'm sure Liechtenstein...
The king and that is...
Fuck, the city...
There are allies.
Maybe...
He's here to...
Eyes.
Anyway.
Give me... Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up,
Rush.
I want to know about it.
My Lady Anna, too. She was defenseless.
Good to see you both.
Oh, they could... If it hadn't...
Von
Well, young... And they... Without that...
We'll figure out...
But how? Get a grip. You're right. Nevertheless...
Actually, Sigurd...
Gods, we need to get... I'm going with... Out of the... You'll be more... Henry. Did I not tell you we should not come here?
You...
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking horse hunt.
What's a gazera?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. Christians set out to kill our people, and all that...
This is what we need. Will you come?
I'll come.
Very well.
Let's not waste time.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean.
Could you stop blubbering already? We don't have the time.
I love drunk people in this game.
And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Let's go then.
Borekata Adonai Eloheinu, melech ha'olam.
I don't have time for religion.
Peresh, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. And I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't you worry. These are some sturdy hands. I promise we will save you, Ma. No one will touch a single hair on her beautiful head.
What the hell are you babbling about?
What? I'm imagining she's pretty. It makes me more willing to put my neck on the line for her.
Stop with the nonsense already. All of you, I beg you.
Jesus. I was just trying to lighten the mood. We might all kick the bucket in a short while.
Damn it, Kubienka, shut the hell up. Seriously.
I didn't say all that much. Anyway. Can't you make the horses go a little faster, Grandpa? If this carries on, somebody's going to start sobbing.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
Pick up the pace.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them...
Won't it collapse on our head?
We'll find... Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happier if we could do without it.
We all would, lad. But it has been decided as
Ours? What the fuck did we do to these people?
Oh, there's some baby mama drama in this game. The fuck?